Let's friggin' go. Super Bowl Sunday morning coffee show. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on. It's a big gambling day, folks. Big betting day. And I'm here, Bob from oddsjam. Good morning. Time to wake up. If you're not awake, it's a party. Yeah. Good morning. Bobby V is in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I love it, man. Super Bowl Sunday. We're excited. I hope you guys are. I think it's going to be a great game. I really do. I really, really do. All right, so check it out. Check it out. Follow me on Twitter at Bob LaGrasso. Come on, do it. Join me for morning coffee every Monday through Friday, 9 Eastern. You know what else you need to do? Get into that Discord. Discord link is below, okay? Get in there. It's 11,000 strong. Get stronger. I'm going to tell you, man, we're just going to grow it and grow it. Time to wake up. I'm going to crank it up right now. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Time to wake up. Now, you know, y'all know I wrote that music that's playing in the background. It's called Wake Up. Time to wake up. All right, so check it out. I got a permanent ongoing code for you new subscribers. Get an oddsjam subscription, a new one. Get 20% off with the codes either Bob20 or Mike20. All right? Let's do that. All right? Let's make it happen. Hey, did you know we're looking for content creators? Email me, Bob at oddsjam.com. I will hook you up, all right? I will hook you up. All right. Let's do it. Don't forget, live chat is available. Please like this show and subscribe to our YouTube channel here. It's getting stronger and stronger. We had a great day yesterday with Randall on in the morning, and the Slop Man, Slop Rules, was on in the afternoon with me and Mike as we really got it going. All right, here we go. Trevor's here. Good morning. And great day. All coffee me, please. Bob says, Neil Green, it's time for coffee, my friend. Cheers. Oh, this is going to be a fun day. Fun day. My wife's made a lot of food. Going to a friend's house. Grandson's going to be there. Mike and I are going to watch the game. Going to have a blast, man. Just going to have a blast. I'm excited about the day. Now, I'm going to share my screen. By the way, before I do that, morning coffee picks is now 436, 358 and 13, up 56.2 units. We went 2 and 2 yesterday. It's all right. It's okay. We Randall and I were on the morning coffee show. And by the way, my Missouri Tigers buzzer beater over Tennessee. Are you kidding me? I'd have never picked that one. And you know what? You could have got them on the money line for plus 650 yesterday. Are you kidding me? And the kid that made the shot evidently makes a lot of half-court shots in practice. So evidently he practices that. So, wow. I'm going to share my screen here real quick because I do want to show the new bet tracker and the new features in the bet tracker. And I'm going to show you, this is the dashboard. So here's where I'm sitting, 86.89 in profit. Still at 54%, still at 49% closing line value. This last week was $348 in profit. But we ended with a negative, and I'm going to show you yesterday. Couple of bad beats, but you know what? Bad beats are a part of it, right? We got a sweat station here. And as you can see, the ones that won, the ones that lost. By the way, once again, I want to point this out. If it wasn't for the player shots on goal yesterday, my hockey video would have sucked, but the player shots on goal really helped out a lot. All right. So there you go. Beautiful thing, beautiful thing, beautiful thing. So we were at negative $61. We've been through 11 days. We've had 8 profitable days and 3 non-profitable days. Okay, negative profits. So that's okay because that's part of sports betting. Up and down, right? Okay, so I've got an anytime touchdown score video on this YouTube channel. All right, you want to see my picks? Check them out. Excuse me. I had a late night last night. Mike and I played a gig, got home about 2:30 in the morning, rock and rolled it. Great crowd. Cheers. And we had a blast. We had a blast. We broke in a new mixing board and had, struggled with it in the first set. Finally dialed it in. I got it figured out, and it's digital and all this kind of stuff, But I'm pretty hip to that kind of stuff, man, when it comes to sound and what have you. So, kind of deciding whether to do a recap today, but I kind of have no choice. I mean, I really don't. In reality, I should be going ahead and doing a little recap of the games last night. By the way, some crazy stuff going on, man. Just crazy. There's going to be a lot of trades in the NHL. You're going to have to keep an eye out on that. Where's Patrick Kane going? Is Patrick Kane moving from the Blackhawks? Do they have a taker for him? Can Chicago get what they want, which is always a first-round draft choice, right? Yes. People always want that first-round draft choice. And the Blues were actually very lucky in that trade of Tarasenko to be able to get that first-round draft choice. They actually traded him at the right time in order to get any kind of value out of him. So I agree with that 100%. Because he wasn't going to stay. He had requested to be traded, a couple of years ago. So the fact that he lasted this long is surprising. But I got to give the Blues, Doug Armstrong, credit for doing that. All right, hang on one second. I got to pull up one other thing because we got to take a look at what's going on in the golf tournament, too. Oh, yeah, I haven't forgotten golf. And I'll look at the leaderboard of the WM Phoenix Open. All right, here in a bit. Who's in here? Trevor. Speaking of the NHL, San Jose, Washington under. All right. All right. All right. Let's do it. We'll get to that in just a second. Hang on here. Let's go to sports. Yeah, here's the thing. It's going to be tough for me to get a complete hockey video in today. I know there are 4 games. San Jose, Washington under 6.5 minus 110 on points bet. All right, let's do the recap. Do it right now. Brought to you by OddsJam. We are the premier odds comparison company in the world, folks. Not just here in the United States. All right. In the NHL yesterday, 5-2 Red Wings over the Canucks. Larkin with 2 goals and an assist. Husso, 32 saves. Flames, 7. Sabres, 2. Kadri with a goal and assist to Foley with 2 goals and an assist. Canadians 4-3 over the Islanders. Matheson with a goal and an assist. Oilers 6-3 over the Senators. David McDavid with a goal and 2 assists. Predators 2, Flyers 1. Duchesne a goal and an assist. Lightning 3-1 over the Stars. Cirelli with 2 goals and an assist. Capitals over the Bruins 2-1. Kemper with 27 saves. Avalanche 5-3 over the Panthers. McKinnon with 2 goals and an assist. The Rangers 6-2 over the Hurricanes. Panarin 4 goals and an assist. Blue Jackets 4-3 over the Maple Leafs. Goal and assist by Jenner. 3-2 Wild over the Devils. Tatar 2 goals. Blues 6-5. My Blues over the Coyotes. Callie Rosen with 2 goals. Clayton Keller with 2 goals and assist. Ryan O'Reilly with the game winner. Jets 4-1 over the Blackhawks. Hellebuck with 31 saves. And the Kings 6-0 over the Penguins. Kempe with 4 goals. Wow, 2 4-goal scorers yesterday, folks. Who would have figured that? All right, in the NBA, 101-98 Sixers over the Nets. Embiid 37 points and 13 rebounds. Nuggets 119-105 over the Hornets. Jokic another triple-double, 30, 16, and 10. Heat 107, Magic 103, Jimmy Butler with 22. Wizards 127-113 over the Pacers. Beal with 32. Hawks 125-106 over the Spurs. Trae Young with 24 and 17 assists. Knicks 126-120 over the Jazz. Brunson with 38. Cavs 97-89 over the Bulls. Donovan Mitchell with 29. Lakers over the Warriors. 109-103 Schroeder with 26 points. Poole with 29 in a losing cause. And the Kings 133-128 over the Mavericks. Fox with 36 points. In men's college basketball, number 3 Alabama 77-69 over Auburn. Number 4 Arizona loses to Stanford 88-79. Number 5 Texas whipped up on West Virginia 94-60. And here's my big upset. My Missouri Tigers over number 6 Tennessee 86-85. Number 7 UCLA 70-63 over Oregon. Number 8 Virginia 69-62 over Duke. Number 9 Kansas 78-55 over Oklahoma. Number 10 Marquette 89-75 over Georgetown. Number 11 Iowa State. You know what? Randall said they were pretenders. 64-56 loss to Oklahoma State. Number 12, Kansas State. Randall said he didn't like them either. Loses 71-63 to Texas Tech. Number 14, Baylor beats number 17, TCU, 72-65. Number 15, St. Mary's, 81-64 over Portland. Number 16, Gonzaga, 88-81 over BYU. Number 18, Indiana, 62-61 over Michigan. Number 19, Miami, 93-85 over Louisville. A lot closer than I thought it would be. Number 20, Providence loses to St. John, 73-68. Number 21, UConn loses to Creighton, 56-53. Number 22, NC State, 92-62 over Boston College. Number 24, Rutgers loses at Illinois, 69-60. And number 25, San Diego State, 82-71 over UNLV. Let's look at the leaderboard in the Phoenix Open, where Scotty Scheffler leads the way at -13, followed by Nick Taylor and John Rahm at -11, Jordan Spieth and Adam Hadwin at -10. That is your top 5. That is the recap, and that was one hell of a recap. Woo! Cheers. Good morning to you. All right. We had fun with the blazing New York Rangers Friday. Yes, yes. Oilers again, puck line? Very well could be. Very well could be, Neil. It's hard to say. They both played last night. Was not expecting Montreal to win over the Islanders. That's going to give them some confidence. Going to be a very interesting day, to say the least. But you know what? Here's the deal, folks. We're going to the positive EV page. We got to look and see if we got anything out there for the Super Bowl today, because that's the big game. And who you got? Here we go. We've got an underdog fantasy play already popping up. Already. And your Oilers game, we found a positive EV play that we might jump on. A.J. Brown under 5.5 player receptions at -122 at underdog 3 or 5 pick. All right. So we've got an underdog play there. We have Edmonton Oilers versus Canadiens -2.5. Boy, that's an iffy one, but you know what? We may just jump on it. We may just jump on it. We're going to do it. We're going to make it a morning coffee pick. Neil, I'm going for it, bud. Going for it right now. Let's try it and see what happens. It's got really good value. Let's turn the recommended filters off. Let us go to League. Deselect them all and click NFL and see what we got. And here we go. Patrick Mahomes over 2.5 player touchdowns. We're hitting it. We're hitting Mahomes. This kid's unbelievable, man. 5 seasons, 5 AFC championship games. This will be his 3rd Super Bowl. He's the real deal. Another underdog play, Devontae Smith, under 5.5 player receptions. And we're going to take this over total here. Over 51 as a morning coffee pick off the positive EV page. All right. Let's take a look at what we just hit in the bet tracker. This bet tracker is fantastic. This is the portion that we got right here. We got to click in here and edit and make this a morning coffee pick. We will make this a morning coffee pick. Mahomes. And over 51. Let's do it. There you go. Morning coffee picks. There's 3 of them for Super Bowl Sunday, folks. I mean, we could try it, Neil. You know, I mean, it's worth a shot. Do you realize McDavid now has 97 points? I think he's got 42 goals and 55 assists. Unbelievable. So there you go. So what we got here is we got a little bit of positive EV in our lives with those Super Bowl picks. And now I'm going to go back in there. I'll share my screen in a second. I want to go back in and see if I can deselect the sports books, and I am going to try to see what I've got here today in price picks. So let me go ahead and pull this up. Positive EV page. We got a few picks here. Jason Tatum under 5.5 player assists. On price picks, 5 or 6 pick flex. Ryan Nugent Hopkins over 0.5 assists. That's probably a pretty good one today. And Gary Trent over 2.5 player made threes. Those are directly from the positive EV page. All right. Now what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to go to screen. And we're just going to kind of look at today's Super Bowl and what kind of plays are out there. All right. So we're minus 1.5 in favor of the Eagles. 50.5 total is the best that you can get at BetMGM. If we look at the money line in this game, obviously, we can get plus 105 for the Chiefs. Pretty evenly matched game, although they've juiced the Eagles up a little bit. Any average of minus 116. Let us go and drop down here and let's get into some player props. Okay. Let's look at player passing completions. So the number on Hurts is anywhere from 20.5 to 21.5. 20.5 on price picks. 20.5 everywhere else. So you can get it at minus 119 on a 5-pick, which is pretty good. Mahomes, we've got up to 26.5. 25.5 looks to be the main number. Once again, we can get a little value on that 25.5 on a 5-pick flex, 5 or 6 pick flex. We can get that on price picks. So there's a couple of options there. Do we like the over? Are the Chiefs going to pass like crazy? Are the Eagles going to pass like crazy? All right, let's look at rushing yards. Let me find it here. Player rushing yards is right here. Okay, so now let's look at There's Boston Scott with 9.5. They had a little promo in DraftKings that was over 10 yards. We'll see. Gainwell is the guy, though. Gainwell, as far as another guy to go with, his number's 19.5. You can actually get him down to 18.5. On the 19.5, not a lot of value there. And Miles Sanders is over 61.5. Or you can get, over 61.5. But Prize Picks actually has this at 60.5, as does Underdog. Thrive has it at 61.5. So you could actually get Miles Sanders a little bit less at either Prize Picks or Underdog. 1 yard less, man. McKinnon, 19.5. Pacheco looks like 47.5. Those numbers are too high on Prize Picks and Underdog. McKinnon's numbers, you can actually get McKinnon at 18.5. So there you go. There's rushing yards. Now let's go to player receiving yards. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's go to player receptions first. We're going to do this real quick. Let's take a look. A.J. Brown, his number's 5.5. You can actually get him on Prize Picks at 5. Over or under 5. Goddard looks like 4.5. You can actually, Underdog has it at 5. Not what we're looking for there. Devontae Smith, 5.5. You can get 5 at Prize Picks. Pacheco, 1.5 or 2 at Prize Picks. McKinnon, 2.5 or 3 at Prize Picks and Underdog. Juju, 3.5 all the way across the board. Watson, 1.5. Tony, 2.5, 3 at Prize Picks and Underdog. Gainwell is 1.5 all the way across. Scantling, 2.5 all the way across. Sanders, 1.5 all the way across. Gray, 1.5. Watkins, 1.5. And here's the biggie. Kelsey at 7.5. You can get 7 at Prize Picks. All right. And now let's get player receiving yards. All right. Just let me find that. You gotta bear. There it is. Player receiving yards right there. Ought to be interesting. Looks like A.J. Brown, 72.5. You can, wow. Prize Picks has this down to 69.5, folks. 69.5. That is an amazing number, I think. Goddard's pretty well 47.5, 48.5, 47.5 for the most part. Devontae Smith, wow, you can get him. Wow, look at this. This is value, I think. You've got FanDuel as high as 65.5. The perfect line, 64.5. BetMGM, Caesars, and DraftKings are 62.5. And Prize Picks has 60.5. I mean, you kind of got to jump on that one, right? McKinnon and Pacheco, 15.5. McKinnon, 20.5. Watson, Juju. Let's look at Juju here. Prize Picks has Juju at 35.5, along with BetMGM, Caesars, and DraftKings. FanDuel is high at 37.5. Kelsey, 78.5. Prize Picks does have it at 77.5. Some great value with some possible Prize Picks and underdog plays, folks. I mean, really. Jay Full Metal, Jonathan, the Mavericks hurt me yesterday. I had an 8-leg parlay, and they failed to secure the W. I understand, brother. I understand. All right, look, let's have one more sip of coffee, and then I'm gone. I gotta go. I gotta go make an NHL video. I got 4 games, and they're getting ready to start soon. So, cheers to you. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. It is it's Super Bowl Sunday, folks. I hope we made your morning fun. Hey, you know what? We didn't have a tremendous amount of people here today, but the ones that were here did engage us. Thank you, Bobby B. Thanks, Trevor, Neil, Jonathan. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. Let's make some money today. All right? Let's go. Got to get that roll going. All right, I'll be here tomorrow morning. I'm ready. You guys have a great, great day. Go Chiefs.